Hello, friends. Uh, Today we are discussing some important points in electrochemistry. All right, in electrochemistry, we can discuss one Faraday's law. Faraday's law. Faraday's law is very simple. There are two laws. One is W is proportional to Q. W is proportional to Q, or W is proportional to IT, or W is equal to ZIT. Alright, means during electrolysis the amount of a substance displaced are in proportional to the amount of a substance displaced is proportional to the amount of charge. Q is the charge, amount of charge passed through the electrolyte. Alright, and Q is equal to IT. Alright, Q is charge in coulomb. This I is current strength in ampere, and T is duration of electrolysis in seconds. Z is electrochemical equivalent. Z is electrochemical equivalent. So from here we get W upon IT equal to E upon F. Here E is equivalent mass, or you can also say W upon IT is equal to A, atomic mass, upon C, valency or charge, into F, Faraday. 1 Faraday is the charge of 1 mole of electron. 1 Faraday is the charge of 1 mole of electron. Means it is given by N into E. N is 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23, and electronic charge 1.602 into 10 raised to power minus 19. The product is around 96,500 coulombs. 96,500 coulombs. So this is very important. See, this statement which I'm making is very important. 1 Faraday of charge, that is 96,500 coulomb of charge, is responsible for 1 gram equivalent of any substance. What is 1 gram equivalent? Equivalent mass of any substance. This statement is very important. Means 96,500 coulomb of charge can displace means it can be deposited, or if it is a gas it can evolve 1 gram equivalent of a substance. Like if you talk about sodium positive, all right, or if you talk about aluminium 3 positive, or you talk about oxide ion, means evolution of oxygen also you can say. You can talk about H positive, or you can talk about calcium 2 positive. This 96,500 coulomb, which is equal to 1 Faraday, can deposit or displace 23 grams of sodium, 9 grams of aluminium, that is equivalent mass of aluminium. How equivalent mass is calculated? Equivalent mass of aluminium is given by atomic mass. Alright, atomic mass divided by its charge. 1 Faraday of charge is responsible for 8 grams of oxygen, or it is responsible for 1 gram of hydrogen, or it is responsible for 20 grams of calcium. 1 Faraday of charge, or 96,500 coulombs of charge, can displace this much amount of things. And since there are some gases involved, it is better that for means you remember this thing, hydrogen, F2Cl2, these are the common gases evolved during electrolysis. So in case of these gases, and if volume is asked, if they ask about volume, you remember one Vn, volume, that is volume of Vn. What is Vn? Volume of 1 gram equivalent of gas. For these gases, this value is 11.2 liters. And for oxygen, this value is 5.6 liter. Because in the second law we have one relation, W upon E is equal to W upon E, or W1 upon E1 equal to W2 upon E2. This relation you can use when say same amount of charge is passed through different electrolyte, and one substance mass is given, and they ask about the mass of second substance. Like the question will be certain charge deposits 2 grams of calcium. The same amount of charge can deposit what mass of aluminium, like this. So one mass is given, the other mass is asked. So what you have to do, say W1 is 2 gram divided by equivalent mass of calcium, that is 20. Now W2 we want to calculate for aluminium, and equivalent mass of aluminium is 9. So W2 is equal to 0.9 grams. Alright, the charge which can deposit 2 grams of calcium can displace 0.9 grams of aluminium. Alright, now see, same question. Now it asks about, say, the same amount of charge can evolve what volume of oxygen. Alright, means amount of one substance is given. Now second amount is not asked, they are asking about volume. Alright, so in books what you will find the same relation. They will calculate W2, and then that W2 is finally converted to volume. So here you don't have to straight away say W is given, so say W upon E, and now don't put W, it is V upon Vn. Alright, so it is calculated like this: 2 by 20, that is equal to V upon 5.6, that is the Vn of oxygen. So what is the volume? It is 0.56 liter. This is the answer. You can straight away solve this question. Alright, similarly suppose we have a question that certain charge liberates, say 0.56 liters of oxygen. Same charge can evolve what volume of hydrogen? Alright, see, again what you can do, you can say V upon Vn, that is equal to V upon Vn. Means for one gas, for oxygen it is given 0.56, and what is the Vn? 5.6 for oxygen. V you have to find out for hydrogen, and what is Vn for hydrogen? It is 11.2. So what is the volume of hydrogen evolved by the same charge is 1.12 liters. Like that you can directly solve such questions. Alright, so on the basis of this thing you can solve, means on the basis of first law and second law you can solve questions. This is about Faraday's law. Alright, means there will be questions, many questions, like silver nitrate is electrolyzed using say 10 ampere current for 100 seconds. Alright, and the question is what is the quantity of silver deposited? So you can use this W upon IT equal to E upon F. W is asked, I current strength 10, and time it is 100 seconds, that is equal to equivalent mass is 108. Faraday is 96,500. You can calculate W like that. Alright, then so this is these points are related to Faraday's law. These points are related to Faraday's law. Then we have after Faraday's law we have conductance section, and there is one more section, that is electrochemical cells. So as far as E0 value is concerned, E0 is called electrode potential, and E0 cell as far as E0 cell is concerned, it is given by E0 of cathode minus E0 of anode. This much we have studied in 11th standard. Normal E0. Alright, so E0 is, say suppose we are given one cell, that is zinc and zinc 2 positive, alright, and then we have salt bridge, and then we have copper 2 positive, and we have to calculate E0 cell. So E0 of cathode or E0 of copper is given 0.34 volt, E0 of zinc will be given minus 0.76 volt, etc. So you should be careful about this thing, one about values, that they may give that Zn oblique Zn2 positive value is plus 0.76. But as far as this is oxidation, this is the conversion of metal into metal ion. Alright, this is oxidation reaction. So the given value is actually oxidation potential. In the formula, when you have to put reduction potential value in this formula. So you have to change the sign, means you have to write in this way, that is Zn2 positive oblique Zn, then it becomes minus 0.76 volt. Or just remember, if you remember the electrochemical series in redox, when we discussed redox, I told you how to remember that series. So if you remember that series, simply say the elements which are placed above hydrogen, they have negative E0 value. They have negative E0 value. And rest all of them means the below hydrogen, they have positive value. So, and in a cell, in left hand side we are always given anode, all right, and on right hand side we are given cathode. So this can also be written E0 of right minus E0 left. Now E0 of copper, or you can say E0 of copper minus E0 of zinc, that is 0.34 minus 0.76 volt, that is equal to 1.1 volt. Point is clear. So this is this we discussed in 11th standard about E0 cell. And if E0 cell is positive, we say it is the cell is a good cell and cell reaction is spontaneous. And if E0 cell is negative, then the cell is not good, or cell reaction is not spontaneous. So if they ask about suggestion, so you can give your suggestion that whichever substance you made anode, that should be changed to cathode, and the substance which you made cathode should be converted to anode. In that case, you will get E0 cell equal to positive. All right. So now regarding the the concentration, the effect of temperature and concentration on EMF of a cell. The effect of concentration and temperature on EMF of a cell. This we will discuss in the coming section, that is called Nernst equation. Nernst equation. Nernst equation tells about the effect of temperature and concentration on EMF of a cell. All right. Effect of temperature and concentration on EMF of a cell. This is E0 cell, E cell. E cell is given by E0 cell. If you take minus 2.303 upon N RT upon NF log of cathodic concentration upon anodic concentration upon cathodic concentration. So this we will discuss. All right.